boy who lived, come to Duke of my eye. You might be a wizard, Harry, but the Dooker would just shoot Voldemort in the face 7 fucking times. But that's far off from where we're opening at the close today, so let's just delve right in. Hogwarts Legacy. Harry Potter and the Hogwarts Legacy is a 2023 video game attempt at revitalizing a dying franchise, after a bunch of fantastic beasts gave the series a black eye of mediocrity and abuse allegations. But you can't address this game without acknowledging the controversy surrounding it, which I do. It also might not be my place to vomit opinions or defenses on said controversy, so I won't. The haters call it mid. The people with paychecks on the line will call it the potential game of the year. Where do I fall? Will I be used as a confirmation bias? Probably not. Nobody watches me. I have played the game for about 4.5 minutes on the Xbox Series X, so I have a well-informed opinion. Graphics don't make the game, but Hogwarts Legacy looks prettier than my back after a fresh shave. But then there's those close-up back and forth shots on the side quests that just have these weird graphical issues, like what the fuck? Who cast the ugly spell here? Whatever, stop being a swinous nerdlinger about it. But anyone who doesn't fuck nifflers knows that you can bin all of that beauty if the game plays like someone is smashing your fingers for not paying them back for Hogwarts Legacy because you don't get good engagement on YouTube while you play Hogwarts Legacy. What? The combat. This is where the game shines in its simplicity. Oh, well, it's simple combat. Who cares? Shut the... You know what else has simple combat? Batman Arkham. Combat is fluid, functional, and responsive, unlike my dick. Auto-locking and tab-locking both work well, and cycling through your spells is easy enough to adapt to. Like my dick. You can't kill the cats or the kids, you little sociopaths. So forget it. Traversal is also a very important key in any open world game, because blimey, this game gives you a lot to do. And if it sucks troll ass to get around, your engagement's gonna start to wane. Looking at you, Red Dead Redemption 2. From flying mounts to fast travel to an unlimited sprint, you never feel like you're being held back. Did I mention side missions? Like Spider-Man for the PlayStation 4, they give you a ton to do, but it does fall into the same half-dozen quest types. However, these side missions often rotate you through your learned spells, so the repetition doesn't set in. Oh, now that you mentioned petting, rescuing, and caring for magical beasts, that's also a fun side activity. And then you make them fuck. Alright, covered the gameplay, the graphics, got the splinters out from under my toenails. What did I miss? Oh, the fucking story. This bad boy starts off like, whoa! Oh! And then it gets into Rancid Cock the Goblin and its surface level themes. And I'm struggling. I mean, I'm really going through it. After 4.5 minutes, I'm near the end of the game, and it is a slog to get through these beats. I'd rather have Bella Tits Lestrange stick a wand up my urethra and yell Crucio. They really help with that great customization though, because whenever a scene's getting really heavy, you just have your fucking wizard that's dressed ridiculously and probably named Jareth's Bulge comes in and undercuts the tone. Overall, this game is exactly what it needed to be. Sure, there are features from the wizarding world. I know that the name makes sense for the universe. But doesn't it just suck that the fans wanted, but the developers didn't get overzealous and make an unplayable disaster by stretching themselves too thin? You can call the gameplay basic, simple, and repetitive, but a lot of successful games are. Simplicity makes for a broader audience. Don't get it twisted, this game is successful. For better or worse, this game feels fresh enough that they could follow up a sequel and add in those missing features now that they have the groundwork. The story was secondary and everybody knew that. Sure, there might be some bright spots, but the characters are fucking flat. You might recognize some last names here and there. And sure, everybody wants to test their vampirism by eating some garlic. But the way these professors and these characters interact with your main self-insert, they're indistinct. There's no warmth, there's no adversity. But everybody already knew that, so spoiling it on Twitter isn't gonna have any impact. Because that's not why anyone's here. It's a self-insert fantasy. That's what people wanted. This isn't gonna make you love the Harry Potter franchise. franchise if you don't already. It might pique your interest in the game series if it becomes a franchise. There's nothing to be said or anything done in this game that are gonna flip people that are trepidatious about lining Rowling's pockets any further. But for the Harry Potter fans that have been waiting for a game like this to capture the feel of the world, to put themselves in it and play around, this game does a pretty damn good job. Now I gotta go before this review gets me killed, or worse, expelled.